Hello, StarSeeds. My name is LoRayN, and this is StarSeed Living. I want to welcome you to Soulful Sunday. It's my way of having a weekly sort of spiritual tune-up, bringing you information, ideas, spirit-centered love, light, bliss, and we will be doing a meditation. So I want to talk to you about this particular time. The information applies throughout our experience, but we are in the most momentous, magical, transformational times that anyone who is living on this planet today, none of us have experienced this kind of energetic shifting on an exponential level. Things are moving so quickly, so rapidly that it's hard for our 3D, 4D brain to comprehend. So I want to talk to you about the quantum reality, the idea that we are living in a quantum universe. We are living in a holographic reality, that is a co-created reality. So we each have our individual experiences, but we as a collective have agreed on certain things, like a chair is a chair, a table is a table, the sky is blue, there's mountains, trees, oceans. We've agreed on names of creatures. Granted, we have different languages, but we've agreed that there are certain attributes that are similar across the board. Now, in truth, if we were going to go back to the field of all possibility, none of that would exist or all possibilities would exist. It would be possible for us to have our ears on top of our head, our noses under our chin, anything that you could imagine, and things that are even beyond your imagining, all exist within the field. And we, through our mind, in particular through our pineal gland, are imaging a reality for our pleasure. Now, we all know that every single person that is here has experienced strife and pain and sorrow and sadness. I would like you to expand your horizons, your mind, for a moment, and consider the possibility that these are the friction points from which we grow. And as spirit inform, spirit wants to experience more, wants to take out of the field of all possibility and move it into a possibility to experience what that would be like. To express in multidimensional ways all aspects of any given idea. And we, as extensions of Source, who chose to individualize and come into this reality at this time knew that we were going to be playing within the field, within the matrix of duality. And we were excited by this possibility. And starseeds in particular, who have extra knowledge, extra DNA activations, extra sensory perceptions, knew that the playground of this reality and this particular time would be so much fun that we signed up. We got on board. We said, heck yeah, sign me up. I'm in. I'm all in. And we came all in. Now, what makes this interesting is that we all, well, not all of us, the majority of people who came here went through the veil of forgetfulness. Now, I still haven't quite understood that, other than if we know all, we wouldn't have experienced, we wouldn't have come up, well, okay, I'm just answering myself. If we came in with all the knowledge of the universe, we wouldn't have played the game, because we wouldn't have had to reimagine or expand the potentiality field with new ways, new creative ways to solve all of the things that we would have experienced. We would have just come in and went, oh yeah, heck, we'll do it. But here's the thing. Source, universe, divine, field of all potentiality would not be as expanded as it is if we didn't choose to come into an environment with adverse energetics. It would never be pushed in its creative potentiality to come up with new ways to do, be, or have. It would know, and it would do, and it wouldn't expand. And without that expansion, without that friction, without that potentiality, things become stagnant. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't like to live in an environment of bliss and joy all the time, but sometimes a little adversity, a little contrary potential forces us to grow in ways that we would never have imagined. So I want to share with you that we are in a phase of time, in this co-created reality, in this co-created universe, where planets are aligning, that are creating an energetic that is a time of magic that has not existed in this form for thousands and thousands of years. Truthfully, I believe not since the time of Atlantis, and we are going through the same reimagining of the experience of Atlantis. And as a collective, StarSeed collective, we are attempting, and we will succeed, to rewrite the story. We've learned from our experiences. We've learned from the perceived negative outcome, and we now know how to write the story. So in this experience, all things exist. We are filtering out what we cannot comprehend. So all of the individuals that have not awakened yet, who are still in the stupefaction of what has happened to this reality. It's just that their mind can't or hasn't gotten to a point where it can expand. So we need to go into a state of compassion and forgiveness, holding the tone of love and bliss and joy, and allowing them whatever their story, their journey is. Yes, we would like to grab them and drag them with us, but perhaps that is not their choice nor their experience. So we can guide, we can show, we can uplift, but it's their choice to walk through the door. Now, this alignment, this planetary alignment, is so magical, but it's coming from a place of the absolute destruction of what is known, the absolute dismantling of what is known, to form out of that friction, out of that strife and that struggle, a whole new possibility to rise up. And so it requires us not to look at the reality and make a decision or a judgment about it, but to surrender, go within and let go. Let it dismantle. Let it completely fall apart. Let it die. Because I guarantee you, on the other side of this, it may be the next year. I don't think it's going to be that long. But certainly the next 6 months, we're going to be experiencing this dramatic, exciting, sometimes terrifying experience of the absolute breaking down of everything that has not worked in our lives individually and in the greater whole. So we've been, for the last year and a half, we've been under an energetic influence that has been so difficult in its sort of, particularly if we were emotionally invested. But we're going to be experiencing this absolute energetic of grace and magic and transformation. So we need to watch out for trying to interpret, trying to control, trying to make something happen. We are not in an environment where we can make anything happen. What we can do and it is imperative that we do is to trust, to absolutely know that this is a right and proper action. That what is happening, this absolute chaos and dismantling of everything that we've known, everything, and I mean everything that we've known, is being destroyed so that the blessings can finally be enjoyed. I hope that you will take heed, surrender to these magical, beautiful energies, this beautiful, mystical, magical time. Enjoy the show. Step back. Watch and experience it from a detached place. And know that on the other side of this, there is a world that we even now cannot even imagine the bounty and beauty. I hope you have an amazing week. Enjoy this time. And after this, I'm going to pause. I'm going to end this little clip and we'll go into a little meditation just to set the tone. So until next time, my name is LoRayN. This is StarSeed Living. Let's meditate. Centering now within your heart space. Coming within, take a deep breath. And as you do, feel your Merkaba within your heart space begin to vibrate and spin. Feel the joy and love radiating out from your heart space as this crystalline activation filters in and fills every part of your physical and energetic space. Over the next few days, tune in to the energy of the stars. Feel the star light pour in and activate your remembrance of who you are as StarSeed. Feel the call of your home world. The worlds beyond this beautiful earth are beckoning and calling. They are pouring their light out into the cosmos, calling each and every starseed to awaken, to remember, and to heed their call. They are saying, "Dear starseed, remember who you are. Remember that you are loved, that this beautiful experiment is a playground for which you chose to come, to experience, to grow, and to expand all of life. You are loved beyond measure. You are remembered, and you are in constant connection with all of life." Feel the new energy lights streaming into this world from the new planetary alignments that have activated and stimulated this great, grand disruption. We are being called out of our complacency into our new reality. Feel as an effervescent, bubbly, stimulating energy wraps itself around you, letting you know that all is exactly as it needs to be. You are being called to go within, to tune to your Merkaba, to tune to the energy and light within, so that you may assist in this great transformation. This is an inside job. Let everything external of you fall away, dismantle, disintegrate, and watch as the birthing begins. The new era, new life forms, new ways of being, new experiences, new people, places, and things. Things that have never been imagined before are just a spark away. Our reality is shifting and changing on a massive scale. And we as starseeds hold steady, hold the vision, hold the love. Knowing that no matter what our senses tell us, this is a joyous and blessed time. As we stand on sacred ground, feeling our feet held on Mother Earth, stretching and straddling into the stars and through all dimensions of time and space and beyond, tapping into the field of all possibility, recognizing the potentialities are endless. We are reimagining all of life. Feel the power of the love that is growing within your heart. Know that this is your anchor. This is who you are. Centering once again, allowing yourself to feel your form, sitting or lying down. Recognize and honor this body, this vehicle that is carrying you through this reality. Love and honor your form. Love and honor all forms. Now take a deep breath and come back to the here and now. Thank you so much for joining me on this Soulful Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, my name is LoRayN, and this is StarSeed Living.